I got a haircut. Salt on watermelon, definitely try it. It should make you question some things. There's nothing I hate more. It's like one of my guilty pleasures. That was like my first. Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, although it feels like Friday to me because there's a lot of hustle and bustle outside. It's also such a gorgeous day and my eyebrow tail is a little misbehaving, but it's all right. But as you could see, I got a haircut and I'm obsessed. I love it. She did such a fantastic job. It's been about 10 years since I last had layers. And for the longest time, I didn't think layers were for me because I have thin hair. So I ditched the layers and I just kept it straight blonde cut for a very long time. Now, if you guys grew up around the early 2010s, then you'll know that layers were huge back then and they're making a comeback right now, right? But back then it was like extreme layers, like layers all over your hair. And I also did that at one part in my life, but I didn't know that it just didn't suit my hair because I have thin hair. And the thing about haircuts is it's not one size fits all. You really have to understand your hair type, your face, and yeah, the layer styles back then did not suit my face. So I am super happy. What we did was we went very light on the front facing parts here so that if I tie my hair up, they'll fall right there. So about 2 inches below my chin, which I love. And on top of that, we added layers that connect to the front. So after the first layer of layers, we added more to the end. We chopped off a good 2 inches and I just love it. Like, it's so effortless when I shake my hair. There's like lots of beautiful movement to it. And let's see if I could show you what the back looks like. So yeah, we cut off like a good amount because before my hair would be like past here. And let's see from the back. So I'm not sure if that shows it. Hopefully that gave you guys a good idea of what it looked like, but yeah, I freaking love it. I wasn't sure how I would feel about the, sorry, I'm shaking my hair so that it falls nicely. But I'm not sure, at first I didn't know how I would feel about cutting off a good length because as you guys know, I was on a journey to grow my hair. But I feel like it was good. It was a much needed trim. I'm happy with the length. I love it. I wish the camera did it more justice because in person you really see the dimensions that the layers give, the type of like bounce and flow that my hair has now, and I am so happy. So yeah, I now have layers in my hair, only in the front though, and then for the back we did a bit of a U-cut because before it was a straight blunt. Sorry, there's like hair sticking out from where my glasses is sitting. But yeah, that's the hair. Super happy. And she also thinned it out throughout my hair, so it's like so much more lighter now. I feel like it's way more breathable, so great for the summer so I won't sweat as much. And let's get on to the Pokemon sleeve stuff. So I actually did a boo-boo. I forgot to feed my Snorlax breakfast, so I am a little bummed about that. And then I already fed at lunchtime, so we are going to miss recording a meal for this video. And in terms of my breakouts, they are finally subsiding. This one here, hopefully the vitamin C that I'm using will eventually make it fade. The huge one I had over here is finally fading as well. And yeah, it's just, you know, summer things. Actually, it was cooler earlier this week because of the rain, but now it's like quickly heating up again. So when I was walking back from my haircut, I was like, damn, it is quite humid and hot. Alright, so let's see. Well, that's a lot of bell sprouts and stuff. Okay. So who shall I give my bonus biscuit to? I have a pretty decent chikorita. I also have a shiny chikorita. So maybe I will give it to the Caterpie because I have just an okay Butterfree that I'm using right now. So let's see. Yeah, I'll just give it to the Caterpie. And we are one away from catching it, but I am going to save my Poke Biscuit. So for the daily lotto, I also got a biscuit, which is nice. And I seem to be having some positive feedback about the front-facing view. My boyfriend likes it as well. He likes both, but this is like a good change of pace, so we'll keep it like this. And then we had another viewer who said it's much more vlog style, which I feel is kind of what my videos for Pokemon Sleep is like. Kind of like vlogish, but we also do the Pokemon Sleep stuff. You know, it's kind of like how, you know, when they do like split screen, usually it's like storytelling, and then there's a screen of like some sort of game that keeps your attention on it. Kind of like that, right? Except it's like Pokemon Sleep, and then I just talk to you guys about whatever and everything, anything really. But I hope you guys find it fun. Alright, so let's see what everyone got today. So, because it's been a while since I've last found a shiny, I'm thinking that during the summer event, I'm gonna find something good. I also checked out this new supermarket that my friend in the building told me about. So I checked it out. It was nice. It's just like very crowded. On top of that, just based on what I cook, which is primarily Asian cuisine, a lot of the stuff that I need I can't find there. So if I were to go there, I would have to make a second run at another place just to get everything I need for our weekly grocery run, which is not ideal. So I'm gonna stick to my previous place because with that place I get everything and then I'm done. The lighting's like being a bit weird, but I hope it's okay. But oh, I can't tell if that's shiny, so I'm not sure whether I should say congrats. Actually no, I don't think it's shiny. But yeah, during my grocery run I found watermelon, so very happy about that. And it's been a while since I've eaten watermelon, so I was super stoked to pick it up. Quite the task to cut it though. Like separating the watermelon from the rind is easy, but it's just like chopping it up in pieces that really take a bit of arm work to it, you know? But you know, if you watch anime, then you'll probably see it, but in anime, and I hear in Japan it's like pretty common too, not just in anime, but they sprinkle salt on their watermelon because supposedly it makes it taste sweeter. But I also think it's because it helps with hydration. I notice, at least when I go to Vietnam, it's very common to see drinks with salt added to it since it helps keep you hydrated and everything like that. So I wonder if they sprinkle salt not only because it enhances the sweet flavor, but also for hydration purposes because watermelon has a lot of water in it, right? So yeah, I had flaky salt. I sprinkled it on top of my watermelon, loved it, delicious. And I feel like if you haven't tried sprinkling salt on watermelon, definitely try it. Although oh, congrats on the shiny Larvitar, Sonata. But yeah, it'll dissolve quickly, so I would recommend you sprinkle it and then like eat it, and then sprinkle it and then eat it. But yeah, I had flaky salt, loved it. And I also, with my watermelon, had some golden kiwis. I had very ripe golden kiwis, and they were just so delicious. And I want to have some more because it was quite hot outside, so I am a little dehydrated and I need to hydrate. So watermelon, golden kiwis with a glass of coconut juice. Delicious and super good for hydration. And I think later today, my boyfriend and I are going to hang out with some friends. So that should be pretty exciting. Supposedly 2 of them got a promotion. So they are going to celebrate that, I think. And then tomorrow my boyfriend has a work dinner with some colleagues. So I'm gonna have girl dinner at home. And we love spending time together, but having our own time as well is very nice. And you know what? I feel like if you are dreading to hang out with your partner in a way that you don't feel with your friends, that should tell you something. You know, that should be an indicator. Like it should make you question some things, you know? And I was watching some 90 Day Fiance edits yesterday, and there's this one couple, Jovi and Yara. And I just feel so bad for Yara because Jovi treats her like absolute shit. Like, honestly. They had a engagement party, and the entire night the man is just drinking and talking to everyone on his own. There's no problem with the fact that he's like enjoying his time and like talking to friends, right? But not once does he goes and checks up on his fiance, who's pregnant, by the way. Not once does he like, you know, take her around and involve her in the conversation. So she's just there, standing around, trying to enjoy her time. But keep in mind, it's all his friends and family. And you know it's a problem when 2 of his friends even expressed that it felt more like a celebration for him and his drinking than it did feel like an engagement party for the 2 of them. And I felt so bad. And then the one thing that really, really like irked me was when they did their interview, you know, like, you know, in reality TV, they do their like confessionals or interviews where it's like one-on-one with the person or paired because they're a couple, right? So they were doing that outside of the venue. And basically Yara was voicing her unhappiness with the fact that he did not once check up on her. He just like, they come together and then he ditches her the entire time, and he's just like drinking his brains out. And you know what this man said? He said, "Welcome to pregnancy, everyone." There's nothing I hate more than when someone makes the other person out to be crazy just to deflect from the fact that they made their partner upset. Not once has he acknowledged that she was upset or that his actions made her upset, but instead he flips it around and makes himself the victim by being like, "Welcome to pregnancy, everyone. You see what I gotta deal with?" I don't know what those people think in their head when they're saying that sort of shit. You know, like, you have to be so oblivious to not even, like, and so selfish on top of that. Because I feel like if you truly care about someone, you would feel sad when they feel sad. And you would want to resolve that. So, I don't know. And the fact that she has, like, a child with him, they're married, and you know what the crazy thing is? He wants another freaking kid. And he's not even present. Like, that present in taking care of his relationship and his baby. Like, even his mom would say that he relies on mom too much when it comes to taking care of the kid, and that they always need a nanny to watch over the baby. So the mom's like, you have trouble taking care of your one child. How do you expect to take care of two, right? And Yara has no family, so she relies heavily on his family's help. But you can't expect to just push childcare on the parents because it's a responsibility you two took up, right? So his mom was like, you know what, once you're married and you have kids, your friends are no longer priority. Your wife and your kids are. And I hope that people who do decide to be parents understand that like priorities shift, okay? And I understand that you want to have fun, you want to maintain your friendships, and your friends will always be there. And if they are not understanding, then I'm sorry, they're probably shit friends. But if you're going to take on the conscious decision to get married and have children, you really need to understand where your priorities lie. And if those are things that you're not willing to sacrifice or compromise on, then maybe don't. And ask yourself, why do you want kids, you know? But yeah, absolutely crazy. Like the 90-day fiance stuff, like the lore, the characters, it's crazy. And it's like one of my guilty pleasures. That was like my first reality TV guilty pleasure that I really got into. So yeah, I was watching it last night and it just made me like remember things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I rambled a bit. Let me know what you think about the hair. Let me know what you think about the setup, the front facing and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It is beautiful outside where I am, so I hope it is beautiful where you are. And you know, take yourself out on a little walk, enjoy the sunshine, get in some fresh air, because fresh air is always good for you too. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.